So what's the crystal ball say is coming in the next year or 3 years in the digital marketing landscape, in the online business landscape, in the launch landscape? I was just asked that question on a podcast, and I understand that. I mean, I get this question a lot, and I understand what's behind it. Everyone wants to know what's coming, and frankly, it makes great clickbait. It's a juicy question. I also think it's not a very useful question. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't predict what's coming next. I've been in this business for 25 years. I've been teaching how to do launches since 2005. And what I know is that even though the change in this world, in this industry, comes at an incredible rate, the reality is that if you have the ability to put together a great offer, and you have the ability to articulate what that offer is, those are the core skills that are never going to go out of style. The tactics and how you communicate what that offer is will always change. When I started out, it was email. Then it was blogs. Then there was audio on websites. Then there was the most basic screen capture video. Then there was full motion video. Then there was live broadcast. And along that path, the search engine world turned over and over and over, and the paid traffic world turned over and over and over. And by the way, social media came along. But the reality is, if you just could articulate your offer, put together a great offer that was compelling, that would help people, that would change their lives, that would increase their pleasure or decrease their pain, and you could effectively communicate what that offer was, then all those changes that were coming were incidental. They were ones that you were going to take advantage of, but the world still moves slowly enough so you could just adapt as those changes came. You didn't need the crystal ball. The only crystal ball you need is the crystal ball that says, I have to get good at creating an offer that people want, that will make an impact on them, and then I have to get good at articulating what that offer is. I've been teaching my product launch formula since 2005. My product launch formula coaching program, there is no other offer anywhere, period, full stop, that has been around this long. There's no other training that has been in the market for this long. It's been continuous since 2005. Of course, it's been updated and updated and updated and updated. And I'm about to release a brand new updated version. So it's changed radically. I mean, in 2005, I was sending it out on CDs and DVDs and in books in a big box. So things have changed since then, but the core strategy hasn't. And there's a reason. It's because it gets results. And that's why, sometimes I think the secret of my success is I'm good at not getting bored. So I keep on putting out this same offer. But the reality is I don't get bored because it gets results. And I get to watch it get those results for my clients. So no crystal ball, just a word of advice to get good at putting together offers. Get good at, you got to build a community. You got to build a following. You have to build an audience. But that all comes from putting together that offer. If you get to know your audience and you can articulate how you can change their life, by giving them increased pleasure or decreased pain. That's everything we sell does one of those two things or both of them. If you can get to know your audience, then you can, and create that offer, then you can start to build that audience, and then you can do a launch, and all of a sudden, you're in business, you're starting to make money, and you can grow from there. So this is the time of year where I do my launch masterclass. I am just, as you watch this, hopefully if you're watching this video in a timely fashion, we're just days away from starting it. It's all live. I'm going to be teaching live for 8 days, And you can find all the details at productlaunchformula.com. So I'll put a link down below this video. Go enter your email address and we'll get you set up. And that way I can send you reminders about it's the launch masterclass. It's crazy to say this, but I've had over 1 million people go through this launch masterclass with me now. That is the free version. I haven't had 1 million people take the paid version. I've had 1 million people, over 1 million people, well over 1 million people take this free launch masterclass. And it's literally, it's crazy to say. I'm saying a lot of crazy things, but it's changed the world. 1 million people. How do you get to 1 million people? You do something for 16 years, and eventually, you have 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90,000 people go through year after year. Eventually you get to 1 million people having gone through it. So there's been a lot of happy people that have come through it. I hope you're one of the ones that go through it this year. It's a lot of fun. I get to deliver a lot of great value. And then eventually I'll welcome my newest class, the newest cohort, into my coaching program. So looking forward to it. It's going to rock and roll. Go to productlaunchformula.com, put in your email address, and then we'll be able to get you all hooked up with all the goodies that come with the Launch Masterclass. And let's go get in this week.